Okay, hi. Now that you've signed up with Lipsense, you're probably wondering, okay, so how do we make all this money? So there's two ways to make money. You can make it off of the retail sales from the product or off of a commission from your downline. And the best part about having your own small business is that you get to decide. You can decide if you just want to sell the lipstick, you can decide if you want to focus on building a team, you can decide if you want to do both really big and make a ton of money. It's just kind of up to you. And you can challenge yourself, or you can just do it for a little bit, or just use it as personal discount and maybe sell just to your family and friends a little bit. So how do you earn money off of the retail sales? So basically when you walk into any store and let's say you walk into a boutique and they have a shirt for sale for $25. Chances are, if they're a smart company, they have gone to the people that have made that shirt and they have said, I will buy this many shirts for this amount of money, which is your wholesale cost. The more that they buy, the better discount they get, because it's kind of working smarter, not harder, for that wholesale company. Instead of having to sell to 100 different companies, if they can sell 100 shirts to one company, there's a lot less manpower, a lot less time, energy, and materials included. So it's just more efficient for everyone to sell in bulk. Same thing with Senegence. You can buy one lipstick at a time and you will always get 20% off. You can order a little more and get 30% off, order a little more, 40, and order a lot, which isn't really a lot, and get 50% off. And the breakdown is, and I'm going to talk in retail amounts right now. So if you spend $200 retail, you get 20% off. Anything from $0 to $200, you get 20% off. Anywhere from $200 to $600 retail, you get 30% off. And then a bigger jump, $600 to $1,500 retail, or $1,499, you get 40% off. And then anything over $1,500 retail, you get half off. So if you order $1,500, $2,000, doesn't matter. And here's the other cool thing that works with these discounts is, say you make your first order and you order $80 or $160 retail, and that gets you 20% off, and then you're going to order again because someone else wants some lipstick, and now you've ordered $50. Well, because you're now at $210, your discount jumps up to the 30% amount, right? Because $200 and above, you get 30% off. And so now you're at 30% off. Let's say in a few days you hop on again and somebody just wants a starter kit and you're going to order $55 retail. Well, you still get that 30% off because your discount threshold holds for the entire month. So once you reach a 30% off or 40% off or 50% off, no matter the amount that you order for the rest of the month, you get that higher discount. It doesn't start over and it's not per order, it's accumulative. Hopefully that makes sense. And then after that, what happens is, so if you get a lipstick at 20% off, you're basically getting $5 off, right? Where if you get a lipstick or Lipsense at 50% off, you're getting $12.50 off. So then when you turn around and sell it, you can either make $5 on the lipstick or you can make $12.50 on the lipstick. And so the goal, of course, would be to get as high a discount as possible. If you're running this as a business, we always say that the minimum discount you want to get in an order is that $600 retail or $300 PV that gets you 40% off. And there's a lot of business strategies that runs that reason as well. But so basically that's kind of the lowdown of how you make money and how your discount schedule works when you're selling at retail sales. So now you can take it in and you can sell it out of your salon. You can sell it in a boutique. You can sell it in a doctor's office. You can sell it out of your house. You can go to the school and have a demo and sell it there. So you can sell it anywhere as long as there's not 3 or more. So if you're going to go into a boutique and say, hey, sell this amazing product, or you're a boutique and you want to sell this product, the only limits is that if you're a chain, if you have more than 3 stores, they ask that you don't sell it in a chain store. So, which is kind of good for us because that means the bigger names can't come in and take over the smaller distributors, right? We all kind of have the same playing field. And the next thing is that every product is awarded a point, and you'll see that in your back off, and you'll also see it throughout the beauty book. I have the beauty book here in my hand to show you where you can find these things. And the discount schedule, I'm sure this is backwards to you, is on page 42. So if you ever forget or you have a customer asking you what the discounts are, it's right here, okay? Page 42. In the current They update these beauty books every 3 months, so don't order right before a big event, which is seminar, both pit stops, or leaders conference, because usually they launch a new product and they update the books. So I always try and order right when they come out and they're new, and then let them kind of use them all, and then order again every 3 months. Anyways, okay, so from there, everything is awarded a point, and it's always half of the retail value. So if a lipstick is $25, its PV, or its point value, is $12.50. If your climate control is $60, then its PV is $30. And there's a lot of reasons for doing that, but it also makes everything nice and clean and neat as far as selling globally. Because if I have distributors in Australia or Canada, and they're obviously paying a different price, and there's someone that's getting a 20% discount and I'm getting a 50% discount, yes, they're spending more money, but I'm buying more in bulk, and so it just makes sense to have everything the same point value or equal the same, because when we move on to the commissions, are paid based on those points or those wholesale amounts. So you'll see in the back office, or you'll see all throughout, PV, this much PV, it's 12 PV, or you have to have 15,000 PV to go on this certain trip or whatever. So PV is point value, and all the points come from the products that you order and that your downline orders. Okay, so let's move into downlines. So Leslie Boyd Bradley will say that everyone should sign up with a demo and a friend, or 3 friends, because if you really want to be smart, definitely sign up with 3 friends. It's a lot easier to train 3 people at once than 1 person individually at a time. And granted, I have definitely have 3 sister-in-laws signed up, both of my mother's mother and mother-in-law, and a lot of my really good friends, and it's really fun. And so there shouldn't be any pressure. You should be going, this is an amazing opportunity. We're in the momentum phase. The commission plan is like no other in the company, and you want to do this with me. Even if you don't want to do this with me, you want this product at a discount. Why would you pay full price? That's silly, right? So sign up a couple friends and have a demo. And when you have your demo, you're going to either take orders, which helps you get to that $600 retail or that $750 retail, and so that you can order a bulk amount, use your customers' money to make that first order, and then you can either reinvest to get all of your testers, or you can keep some of the money. I always recommend reinvesting to get your testers and to get the products that you can showcase to people in order to make more money. So in those first couple orders, I say it took me a couple months to pay off I immediately started buying testers in stock, and then kept selling along the way. And so I would sell a bunch of Lipsense. I would order, reinvest, up my stock, get all my testers, and then it finally got to the point where I had gotten a good level of stock. I had all the testers I need, and now I could start collecting the money. And there's other ways to do it as well. You can do it a lot slower, where you keep some for you, invest a little bit, keep some for you, invest a little bit. It just depends on how you want to do it, and you get to decide. So say someone comes to you and says, hey, I do want to invest, or I do want to sign up. And you're like, okay, how do I sign up? First of all, you just go into Senegence.com, and there's a link that says sign up now. They sign up, and they're going to enter your distributor number. So that's something you want to memorize, is your distributor number. It should be on your cards. It should be on all your lipsticks. And so it's easy access for anybody, in case you talked to someone 2 or 3 months ago and they really love it, and you're the only person they know that sold Lipsense, and they can look on their lipstick or their business card and be able to sign up without contacting you. So once you sign someone up, there's a commission that you get paid off of everything that they order, off of all of their PV, or their points that they order. So if someone orders $10,000 worth of PV and they only sell half of it, you still get paid on the whole $10,000, which is kind of cool. You don't have to wait for the company you get your commission check once a month, but in the meantime, while you're waiting for that, you're collecting all your money from your retail sales, and when all the people underneath you are out there selling, they're collecting money from their retail sales, but you're also making money on everything that they're ordering in order to sell that lipstick, which is awesome. So basically, in the back office, you will see you can get on resources, and then it'll say commissions, and you can look up the commission plan. There's also lots of videos on Facebook, and you can just search. But my easiest way, and this comes in your new distributor, this is called the Certified Training Distributor Manual. And basically right here, It explains it all to it. I found a much easier way to explain it, but it'll tell you that we get paid on 5 lines, and you'll hear a lot that anyways, you get paid on 5 lines, meaning that if I sign one person up and she signs someone up, that's my second line. And then my second line signs someone up, that's my third line. My third line signs someone up, my fourth line, and then my fifth line. So you get paid through 5 lines, and you get paid the most percentage on your first line. You will spend and usually invest the most time in your first line, so I really feel like that's fair and set up really well. One thing that stands out in our company is we have no breakage, and most other MLM companies, let's say you sign someone up and you train her and you guys work so hard together and she does so well that she reaches your level and above, she breaks off and you no longer get to receive any of her commissions. That's not the case in this company. You will always receive the commissions on the people that you sponsor or sign up, okay? So your first line, you're gonna get 10%, and this is where I think it gets confusing. When you're talking about the first 5 lines and they say on the first 100 PV, you'll see 10%, 20%, 30%, and then you'll see 5 and 5%. And basically it makes a lot more sense if you say $10, $20, $30, 5 and $5, okay? Because all of those numbers or percentages are based on the first 100 PV. So they're gonna pay me $10. So if I have 10 people on my first line and they all order, one orders 300, one orders 1,000, and the other person orders 500, and the other person orders $75, I get paid 10% on the first 100. So basically $10 per person on my first line, right? Same thing going down. I get $20 per person on my second line, $30 per person that orders on my third line, same with the other ones, and then fourth and fifth line, I get $5 per person that orders on those lines. Then from there, you get, on your first line, you will always get 10% of anything anybody orders. So it equals out to even math on your first line. It doesn't matter if you're getting 10% of your first 100 or the whole amount. You get 10% of what anybody orders off your first line. So if your first line in 1 month does 5,000, you're gonna get a $500 check off of what they've ordered. Now, from there, there's this magic number called 5. The number 5 is your magic number because that's when your group sales kick in. And the first line is 10%, the second line is 6%, the third line is 4%, and the fourth and fifth line are 2 and 2. Now a lot of people say 2%, but you'll talk to queens and majesties throughout the company and they tell you that honestly their biggest commission comes from those fourth and fifth lines because they spread out so much, and that 2% becomes very significant. So don't downplay it quite yet. But from there, once you have a group of 5, so second, third, fourth, and fifth line, if you have a group of 5 people that are ordering a 300 PV order or more, you now get group sales bonuses. And that is where your commission check really gets a lot bigger, because you're not only gonna get that on your second line, $20 off of every person that orders, but you're now gonna get 6% of all of it. And you'll notice as you start working that yes, you have your first line, but as they start signing people up, it becomes that pyramid, but we're not a pyramid scheme or whatever. There's every single company in the world is a company. There's someone that started it, and there's people underneath them, and so that's just how it works. But you'll start seeing that really starts spreading out, and so a group of 5 really is a lot more obtainable than you think. But getting them to order or having them order 300 PV is the key. That's a qualified order, and once you get 5 of those on each line, that's how you rank up, and that's how you get the big commission checks. So 10% on your first line, or $10, $20 on your third, second line, $30 on your third, $5 on your fourth and fifth. And then from there you get the group sales. So to make money, go out and sell that lipstick, wear your stripes or your lips and show people how it does not come off. Be a product of the product. The more sold you are on the product and love it and use it, it's gonna radiate, your skin's gonna start changing, your lips are gonna change, and you're just gonna tell everybody because you love it. It's just like when you eat something that you love and you're forcing your family to try it. Same thing with this. There's no reason not to tell someone about it. It's okay if they don't buy, but be excited about it, and the rest kind of works itself out. Okay, hopefully that helps. You can always contact us through Facebook or email us off of this group if you have any questions or anything like that.